Okay, how are we doing? Okay, good to hear. Adam, how's your job search going? I managed to solve the relic mission. That was a pain in the ass. Also, just for funsies, I got Kamui and Baku up to ace status. Hello, Princess Kitty. Congratulations, Kamui. I hereby bestow the title of Ace Pilot upon you. Does it bother you? I don't have an opinion about it. If that's all, I'm leaving. But wait, this title is my way of showing my gratitude to you. Also, I arranged this spot so that I could have a private conversation with members of Swagpot one-on-one. You want to talk? Talk. If you have nothing to say, I'm leaving. Kamui, you were one of the first members of Swagpot since before the AI became an independent nation. We've been through so many things, I don't even know where to begin. But what about you? Is there anything you'd like to tell me? Nothing in particular. Oh, I don't have anything special to say, though I do enjoy being here. Huh? There's a good atmosphere on the ship. And that means you're doing a good job of managing the AI admin. Kamui, that's all I wanted to say. In that case, why don't we take a walk together? I'd like to hear more about what you like about the AI admin. Very well. Thank you, Kamui. I hope you continue to enjoy your time here. Congratulations, Baku. I hereby bestow the title of Ace Pilot upon you. Thanks, Setchka. Feeling good having your hard work recognized. Here's something of the unsung hero of the Getters team. Yeah, that's apparently always been the case with pilots of the third Get machine, going all the way back to the original. Does it bother you? No, I know that's my role. I want to keep doing it best I can. That's very mature of you. After all, I'm the linchpin that holds the Getter team together. Takuma never thinks before he acts, and Kamui is a loaded gun with the safety off. Honestly, they'd fall apart in no time without me. Heck, they wouldn't even combine if I wasn't there. I can't really argue with that. But don't go telling them. They should go all out without thinking about anything else. As long as they can do that, nothing and nobody will stop them. Is that one of your predictions? No, that one's just a good old hunch. And I also just know it's true. That's the kind of dudes they are. It's only possible because you're there for them. Takuma, Kamui, and you, Baku. I want to see the future that the Getter team is seeking. You sure know what to say and when, huh? I'll keep holding Takuma and Kamui's reins and make sure we reach that future. I tried the battle rush, and it's really hard. You basically get one turn to kill all the enemies on screen. Even if you survive, if you fail to kill all the enemies, you just have to end the tournament there. So I kept getting to round 3, and they would have bosses. They had a boss show up, and I almost killed him, and then he just goes into defense mode. Sometimes I'm just not sure what to do with the youngsters around here. It could be dangerous if we don't rein in that attitude problem. I suppose this counts under mistakes caused by youth, huh? As their elders, it is up to us to remonstrate them. Corporal punishment may be called for depending on the situation. We must be prepared for such an eventuality. I don't know about that, Captain Kwasi. We should probably apply a softer touch here. Right, there are plenty of ways to handle this without resorting to outdated methods like corporal punishment. They used to say that nobody ever shaped up without a smack or two. I couldn't agree more. I know someone who once restored to stern measures to discipline a certain war battler who had attitude issues. You might have a point, but still. Kids these days would just turn even more rebellious if you did that. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I'd never deny the value of building character. We'd look like fools if we went around trying to cater to children's moods. But we need some kind of approach to building a relationship and trust with them. How about you, Captain Bright? You're a father too. You have any ideas? I hear you don't actually spend that much time at home, though. Do you maintain good communication with your children? I think my wife is doing a good job handling that. You should. Yeah. You really should call your family every now and then, Captain Bright. Might help you get more in touch with young people. Right. What have you gotten ourselves into? I got changed into something nice on the assumption we'd be enjoying some alcohol as adults. I wish I'd known it turned out to be a pity party. Forget this, we'll be sucked into their negativity too if we stay here. Now, don't be like that, lads. Actually, I guess I should be calling you both sir if you were invited to this. Sir? We're certainly not young enough to be called lads, but... Once you know how to properly tie a Windsor, you're an adult. And you came all the way here, so it'd be a waste not to have some fun. Adults need to let off some steam once in a while, too. Sure. You heard the man, Amuro. Come join us. Bright. Thank you for coming too, Captain Shar. Of course. And thank you for the invitation. Apologies, this isn't quite the fashionable adult time you probably expected. I don't mind it. You sure? Maybe you regret getting changed. Oh, no, of course not. You're a little older now, Amuro, and you're in charge of the mobile team. It's time you study yourself and learn a little about how to lead. Exactly, yeah. That's your responsibility as a manager, and as an adult, even. I hear Bright had his hands full with the younger generation during the conflict against Haman. And rumor also has that Captain Suzakaze isn't great when it comes to liquor. We'll just have to go with the flow, I suppose. In that case, let's raise a glass to our new members! Members. We call it the Swagbot Association of Adults. We vent the day's frustrations in plates, then refuel with booze to prepare ourselves for tomorrow. What she said. So welcome to the crew, Lieutenant Amuro, Captain Shar. We're stuck here, huh? Oh well, fine then. Hey, no private conversations allowed. Yes, ma'am. Lead the toast for us, Captain Shar! Very well. To our fortuitous gathering. Weak. We need words with a little more impact. You are good speeches, aren't you, Captain? Alright. To guide the world and the advent to a better future, we have a duty to show the younger generation the way forward. Let's have a toast to that commitment. Cheers! Cheers. Nice work, Shar. I feel like a clown. Hey, I said enough with the side conversations. Yes, ma'am. Let's drink our heart's content and talk until the wee hours of the morning. We wanted your opinions on a few things. First up, Camille's attitude recently. You're up, Shar. This is going to be a long battle. Huh, they didn't invite Emma. Detecting Noah's units approaching, ma'am. We must be here for both the AI and the city. All units quickly eliminate the enemy and keep the city safe. Another unit centered around the Grand Garage is handling the unit enemies coming from elsewhere. It looks like the Swagbot Association of Adults is the backbone of our force here. Association of Adults? Don't worry about it, Miss Etchka. It's time to show the youngsters what we're capable of. We have the duty to set a good example for them. I expect a brilliant fight from all of you. It seems the captains are really fired up. Must be riding the high from last night. Did you know about the Association of Adults, Major Alred? Ah, they've invited me a few times. It seems a little suspect to me, so I've been turning them down. Looks like they caught you and Lieutenant Amuro, though, unfortunately. I can understand setting an example for the children. I hadn't realized the two of us were in this category, too. Don't worry, Lieutenant Emma. It's much easier once you accept it. But I'm only... Enough, Lieutenant. We're in the middle of battle. Our job is to show everyone how strong the adults are to protect the city. Ah, Lieutenant Amuro, you always say the most valiant things. That's a real adult right there. Captain Noted. Adults don't sweat the mind things. Your order, ma'am? What happened in the background is important. Let's do what we need to. Swagbot engage. Miss. I hear a meow. So I'm an adult. I knew I had an older face, so I guess everyone just saw it the same way. That's fine. If they want to rely on me as an adult, I'll live up to their expectations. I tried to grow up so quickly in order to achieve my goals, but now that others treat me like a man, I hesitate. I have to shake off this immaturity at some point. If we want to hand the world over to the youth, we need to make sure it's a world worth giving them. 迷いは自分を殺すことになる。迷いはとうに振り切っている。やってみるぞ。遅い。これで終わらせん。これがバイストンウェルの意志だとでも言うのか。動きをしているが、ここまでだな。やってみるさ。遅い。I've been enjoying the game, yeah. しまった。脱出を。Hi, Princess Kitty. She's staring at me. She doesn't know what she wants to do right now. Okay. I used to be a child soldier, but I guess I've become a full-fledged adult. Not that I mind, really. Now I'll just need to learn how to carry myself like one. Hi, Princess. Oh, okay. That's a sneeze. Okay. Been jerked around by people younger than me ever since the 1-year war. I was just a boy myself back then. In hindsight, it feels like others hadn't always needed me to be the adult. And as long as I'm the captain of a vessel, I have a duty to uphold. A duty I like to take pride in doing, no matter what these kids might say. Hathaway, chime in. I promise your father will make it back home.
相手のスピードに翻弄されるなよ。手手法撃てー。これ以上はボタン。
All right, let's see here. Gesundheit, princess. We'll guide the young ones with our actions, not our words. Elysian, charge! Open a path for those who came after us.
オーラバトラーの力見せてやるぞ。落とさせてもらう。最初からもらう覚悟はできている。ここは黙ってはいられんな。飛んで火にいるなんとやらだ。落とせ。バイストンウェルの意志だとでも言うのか。ブリッジ。
Yes, you're a kitty, princess. Hello.
逃げられると思うな。
私を狙っても無駄だということだ。憎しみの連鎖を自らの手で断ち切れないなら感覚が研ぎ澄まされていく。やってみるさ。おっ。
There you go.
決めさせてもらう。
こんなことになるとは。
There goes the belly button of doom. Suppose I'm on the older side of the pilot's strike, but still, I wonder if I seem more mature because of Captain Henkin's influence. I'll treat this as a positive. Adults can do things children can't, so I've got to prove I've got the chops.
頼むわよマクツ
I hear you coughing, Princess. I don't know what to do. Oh, poor kitty. Would I like to weigh in on this because I'm of the old guard? Ah! Just because it's true doesn't mean you have to say it. In my head, I'm still 21. The Association of Adults. It's fun enough, but every time I go, I end up feeling like I'm coming face to face with reality. Ah, cheer up, Rin. Don't sweat the small stuff, Kreka. And try to enjoy the booze more. There's more important things to worry about. Bring the Godinian forward. Open a path for our allies. Seems like you figured something out, Captain. That's exactly why we all support you 100%.
後方から味方機の進路を確保する
座標軸転送目標位置
Lieutenant Amuro and Shep Char have my condolences. I'm old enough to get into their little parties, but I don't feel up for it. I want to enjoy flying some more. Sorry, Captain, but I'm not going to be getting old for a while yet.
Delta 1仕掛ける時間はかけられんこのタイミングだそこだ
想定外状況は想定外
こちらデルタ1敵の撃墜を確認
Association of Adults. You seem pretty curious about it, Miss Etchka. Could I have you look into them, Anonima? Me? Oh, wonderful idea. I'll invite you next time. We can enjoy ourselves in the way that only adults can. That sounds strangely ominous, so I'll pass, thank you. Oh, that's too bad. Oh well, let's return our minds to battle, shall we? She's plenty relaxed even in the middle of combat, though. That seems plenty adult to me.
敵機艦艇へ向けて移動。
そりゃまずい。さっさと対応しましょう。
AD フォーム起動を確認。続いて DMO シーケンスへ。
味方機の退避を確認。マズルドメイン形成。
まもなくパワーエクスカーションに到達。
お任せします。
ミニオンオブリガレーター発射。
データを本部に送信。
この力で私たちは戦っていくのです。
We've neutralized all hostiles. And so we adults have lived up to our reputation. Grandaran seems to be struggling, though. Let's head to their aid. Excellent. We can show them how dignified adults are. Ever the professionals, even after such a difficult battle. They still have energy to spare. All these years have to count for something, I suppose. Excuse me, Lieutenant Amuro, I believe the word you meant to use is experience. I'll be more careful about that. In that case, my comrades, let's ride to the children's rescue. And when we emerge victorious, we'll have another toast at the ale event. You all seem to be enjoying yourselves. Well, would you like to join us, Anina? No, thank you. And now, a toast to our victory. Cheers. Cheers. Suppose it's not so bad being here. Alcohol aside, it's more comfortable here than I thought it would be. I guess it wouldn't hurt to swing by every once in a while, yeah. How about it, Anina? Glad you came now, right? Well, maybe. You should let loose a little. It's great stress relief. Oh, thank you, ma'am. Thus, even more join our ranks. I'm sure the Association of Adults will keep growing. And we were Swagbot's backbone in today's battle, too. You folks are certainly having a good time here. Hope you don't mind us joining in. Otaki? Professor Shikishima? This is the Association of Adults, yeah? So why didn't you invite us? Oh, well, you're all whippersnappers to us. Try again in 100 years, maybe you could call yourselves adults. If you've got time for belly aching, you've got time for progress making. Yes, sir. Still, we can tell you're all working hard. Well, let me and Shikishima pick up the bill. You all enjoy yourselves. With pleasure, sir. Guess there's always a bigger fish. Compared to the two of them, we're pretty green. It seems like I was too quick to nag about those younger than me. Let's turn this into an opportunity to rally our spirits and promise that we'll always rise to the occasion. Agreed. Let's fuel up on some booze and talk big about our future. All the experience a person accumulates can help them improve even more. The younger pilots have a hard time matching us in that respect. Maybe we should make that promise too. I agree. After all, we've got a long road ahead of us. Outrange assist and morale defense program. Blah. Can't talk. Let me see what happens if I do this now, since we filled out most of the green there.
お待ちしておりました。お待ちしておりまし
Just
た。
for fun, I'm going to keep putting money into Getter Arc. "15 sight. Weapons with 6+ range gain 200 attack power."
これからの戦いのために万全の準備を。
Princess is coughing again. All those old guys have been getting real carried away after that battle at Rio de Janeiro. Probably because they saved a team full of young pilots when we were having trouble. They're clearly not happy with us. It's acting like it's for our own good, but frankly it's annoying. Camille's acting snappy today. Makes sense, he was getting a lot of flack from Captain Shar. I'll admit that we're inexperienced, but still, this is not the reason they're doing it. It just feels good to lecture us. It's either that or they're just trying to assert their authority. I'm with you here. Either way, they're looking down on us. We can't stay stuck in this rut forever. What should we do? We show them up in front of them, really give them a taste of what we can do. I get the idea, but what are you, chicken Izuru? You old guys are gonna eat you alive. Lay off him, Koichi. It's not that Izuru is scared. Yeah, displays of bravado that you can't back up are dangerous. Come on! They keep looking down on us if we won't do something. Sometimes you just have to push through, even when you're not sure you can. You know, feels to me like Koji, Hyo, and Akira actually kind of think like the old guys. What the heck is that supposed to mean? Yeah, I see it too. They all try to rely on pure willpower for stuff. So basically, super pilot robot pilots are more old manish. The hell? Never said that. We're young. We belong with the rest of you. Guys, quit it. Now's not the time to fight each other. Dava's right. We need to put our heads together to think of how to show them what we can do. How are we supposed to do that? Passion and spirit. Again, that's an old guy mindset. Okay, got any better ideas? Maybe some fancy coordination based on complex tactics? Yeah, I kind of doubt this group would be able to pull that off. I guess we're all the fail 5. You may be the fail 5, but don't muzzle the rest of you. You're gonna eat those words, Akira. Seriously, stop fighting. Don't bother trying to make them stop, show. This is what happens when there's too many hot-headed guys in one room. Hey, that's what it is to be young. Should we ask Zero? He technically counts as one of the younger pilots, I guess. No, absolutely not. Even if I worked out, we're just stuck with him lording it over us instead. That wouldn't solve anything. Then why don't you come up with a better plan instead of complaining? Shion, come up with a plan. Yeah, right. What was that? Once again, stop fighting. We're not getting anywhere with this. Everyone's just insisting on having things their way. This isn't just young, they're acting like children. What should we do, Camille? Time for a last resort. Oops. Okay, what did they say? Most of the forces sorry, are young pilots, aren't they? Yes, ma'am. They volunteered to step up. Enemies incoming. Noah's drones confirmed, ma'am. They split into 2 forces, one headed for Mexico City. Captain Bright's group can handle the other group. So all the old dudes are going over there. That leaves the young pilots here the way we organize, which makes it a good chance to show them what we can do. So you have a plan? We don't need one. Camille, our weapon is our youth. Our youth. Even if we're inexperienced, we can exercise our own judgment. That will empower us to grow. Roger. I like the sound of that. That's got me way more fired up than old guys nagging. In that case, it's time to use our strength, our youth. Looks like the kids are raring to go. Absolutely. You too, Miss Echika? Camille's words move me. Everyone, let your boundless youth guide your fight. Leave it to us. This is truly the best course of action. This is one of the privileges of being young. Let's do this, everyone. Show these fogies the power of youth. I can't let the captain keep giving me the paternalistic treatment forever. I need to show him what I can do and surpass the red comet.
ゼータが魂の力を表現するマシンなら俺がそれを引き出してみせる。やるんだ、生きている俺が。うわ遊びでやってんじゃないんだよ。ありがとうみんな。
Well, my passes are doomed to fail if people keep treating me like a kid. Time to set sail for adulthood. All the pretty ladies are waiting for me there.
ターゲットはモビルスーツだ。光学兵器の中でもこいつは超デリケートなんだ。
When do we do a mission where literal babies pilot mock
俺くらい
mecha?
なもんだろうな。今だ。
I don't know.
大勝利ってな。
Come on, everyone, our youth's on the line here. I have no idea what you're on about, but whatever. Right, our youth gives us power. We're counting on you, Kosuke.
The battle team is known for how young it is, and I'm the youngest, so I'll do my best.
ポンコツ野郎が人間様に勝てるかよ。ブランライトウェーブ発射。グランダッシャー。
These are the filler episodes, yeah, definitely. They're not in the manga, they're only in the anime. I've had it with Tetsuya's lectures. I'll show him what I can do. That'll shut him up. Come on, Kaiser, let's let our youth do the talking. I mean, we already did beach episodes, so yeah, we got filler episodes here. You're fighting hard, Sho. I need to back up my words with action, otherwise someone's gonna correct me. You're still feeling from the time Captain Abe punched you, huh? I sure don't need that again. If I'm gonna call myself a battler, I have to overcome this.
ちゃん、攻撃をかける。
やっちゃ
俺のオーラ力をぶつける。今だ。消えろー。
fighting hard, Shion. Always do. Still results that the older people can't find any fault with. I hope they're watching this. I'm gonna prove I can stand on my own 2 feet just as well as they can.
すごい裏力いけるわ。
手加減なしだ。
そのまま敵にぶつけて。
もらったー。うおー。
Wow, Dava, you're really into this. When Pentagona was taken over Seidel, I lost the will to keep living. It lost its youth, so I want to treasure the youth inside me. That's how you'll build a future. I refuse to back down no matter how much older people say something's reckless or absurd or impossible. I believe that empowers me.
ヘビーメタルと似たような兵器なら味方の退避を確認。やるぞ。捕らえた。やってみせる。
Even adults must have dreamed of being heroes when they were younger. Let's go! I'll become a hero even they can approve of.
みんなを守るために戦うんだ。うわー。見つけた。逃がさないよ。言ったからにはやってみせろよ。
Oh, I probably should have let Asagi get that kill. Oh well. Come on, Radine. Time to put our youth to the use. You might be 12,000 years old, but I'm only 15.
こいつ。
You finished Radine, huh? Yeah, that final episode is brutal. Messer, I'll carry everything you entrusted to us into the sky. You gave up your all for what needed to be done, and you became a role model to me. So I'll fly just as high and fast as you did.
パイロットがいないなら相手の懐に飛び込む。
Emperor Barao is kind of ridiculous, huh? Hi, Princess. Hi. You want to get back in my lap? Okay, here we go. Oh, I hear a little cough there. Okay. I imagine we'll get to fight Barao in this. You gonna watch Combat for next? Yeah, the final fight was fun to watch. Alright, let's see what we're gonna do here.
ヘビーAlright, let's get Dava out of there. I'll never be treated like a grown man if all I do is complain about my stomach. Being an adult is about fighting against stress, and by overcoming these stomach pains, I'll become one too.
敵が来るわよアサギ。
分かっている。応戦する。イレイザーを使う。
But Asagi, playing about the stomach thing is probably a good idea. For all you know, you've got like a bunch of ulcers.
このままなぎ払う。
People told me not to complain, and then I found out I had a hernia. You know, it's just...
I'm not gonna let Domon and Athra keep lording it over me forever. If I'm gonna show them what I can do, I'll catch up with Kira and leave them in my dust.
特訓の成果を見せてやる。一気に型をつけてやる。
やってやるわ。私にだって守る力はある。はあ。
ルナ、ソードシルエットで。行くぞ、ルナ。いっけー。
Koji is a super ace now. Oh, Echika didn't get to say anything, now that I think about it. Maybe I should let her get a kill. Youth is power, it gives us strength, so she says. Well, being able to have such boundless faith in yourself is another privilege of being young. What about you, Captain? Oh, my youth is gone with the wind, unfortunately. It's almost blinding to see Miss Echika and the other young pilots fight like this. Then I'll share some of my youth with you. We'll pull through this, Captain. Ah, ma'am. I can feel the youth coursing through me now. You might not look it, but I think the Captain's pretty young at heart.
アニーナ先生、敵 AI のパターン解析をお願いします。
Alright, who's left? Guy over there. Alright. Alright, what the hell. All hostiles have been neutralized like they deserve, and now you're practically jumping out of your seat, Mina. I'm young too, in case you forgot. See that? That's what we're capable of. This is the power of youth. We're not scared of anything. Enemies adults will beat them all. We've got an infinite possibilities on our side, and an endless future. We can't be stopped. Not by you and not by anyone. We're invincible. We're not failures. Won't let my stomach pain beat me. Now, we won't be discouraged even if you mess up. My youth gives me wings. Things are getting a bit weird now. And that's probably an adrenaline rush. What a wonderful thing youth is. You probably have a good idea why we gather you all here like this. We saw the data from your defense of Mexico City. Oh, great. We're really in for it now. Yeah, now they're gonna lecture us for charging you without a plan. Well done. Wait, what? The city is safe because of your swift response. Sometimes it's better to be quick and dirty than slow and meticulous. We asked around, and you devised and carried out this plan yourselves, yes? Flying into action before stopping to think. That's something we wouldn't have been capable of. I'd say youth came out on top. That's very flattering of you all to say. We were sort of caught up in the moment, honestly. I'm just glad everything worked out. Being reckless daredevils is kind of what we're good at, and that's fine. The ability to burst into action is exactly what we want to see from you all. To burst into action! Now I'm kind of embarrassed. Keep up that youthful energy. Yes, sir! You can count on us. We're the stars of Swagbot after all. So the adults were looking out for us after all. I guess age is good for something. If they deserve respect, we should give it to them. Yeah, think of all the stuff we can learn from them. It looks like the praises are on Cloud 9. That's cute, really. The original idea was to rein in the recklessness, not encourage it. But then Miss Etchka suggested we affirm them on what they do right rather than the other way around. It looks like that was the right call. Power to youth, huh? They are still children, I suppose. I expect more great things from all you kids. Close range assist and morale plus attack program. Oh, that one's expensive as hell. Alright. Maybe I'm better off just filling this red side out. What does this part do? The new one I got? Close range assist. Droid Prime Minister Windermere makes his move for his personal ambition. Beneath void memories. Maria takes a desperate risk. Okay, let's try that. The flames of war continue to spread. It must be for the progenitor's influence. You always did like to see you at the front line for yourself, Your Majesty. There is no need for you to accompany me to the Nexus. Surely, Your Majesty, yes, aren't I Ravalian?
I thought you had forgotten the feeling of their blood pounding in your veins.
Admittedly, I can see how I could have given you that impression.
Nonetheless,
Say no more. I hope the office of Celestial Sage. I'll use all the wisdom I have to serve Raval.
I trust you shall, Regasus.
Earthlings in Raval. Fight. Keep fighting. Fight for your place, your pride, your very survival. Battle is the soil in which new power grows. Yes, this is what we want to see. Evolution. And more conflict keeps spreading across the globe. Has Noah's changed their approach? Not especially, no, but resistance against them is generally intensifying.
Everyone pushes back against Noah's as they push down harder. It's a vicious spiral.
It does mean people aren't just giving up.
Looks like Swagbot and the A Advent being around is getting them off their butts and fighting the good fight.
If that's true, it makes everything we've done worth it. I believe it is in part, and we should be proud of what we've done. But it's not something we can simply celebrate. Why not? We believe that Noah's goal is not to conquer the world, but to plunge it into ever-escalating conflict. What's happening out there is playing right into their hands. And if just as favorable for that mysterious desire for conflict they possess, whatever it is and wherever it comes from, its influence is eating away at the world's foundation. If it isn't stopped, that does mean we should just let Noah's get away with whatever they want.
We should also be very wary of that girl, Izana.
It looks like she took an interest in the A Advent, Representative Echka. She has the same power as Echka to control will force, a tremendous source of power. If she had a system that could produce the same effects as the Evolver ruins, she would be a great danger to the whole world. And so, given all this, our first priority must be collecting more information on these Evolvers. I'd like you all to meet a consultant who should be a great help in that regard. Thank you, Miss Representative. Mom! I'm sorry, Akira. I haven't come to you as Reiko Hibiki. I am Lemuria, Princess of the Empire of Mu, tasked with defending humanity from any threat it may face. Allow me to introduce her to the rest of you as well. This is Princess Lemuria, Akira's mother. As the sole remaining survivor of the destruction of the Empire of Mu 12,000 years ago, I have been gathering information on the Yoma Empire in preparation for the inevitable battle with Varao. But right now, I'm here to help your people learn about the Animus clan, the ancient civilization you know as the Evolvers.
The Empire of Mu knew about the Evolvers?
We had no direct contact with them, but from what I've found, our people investigated their presence.
Wait a minute. That research facility in the Bermuda Islands, where the Mu and Cabellians studying...
Yes, it seems they wanted to understand the Animus clan, the Evolvers. I had a feeling, a premonition that the world was about to change tremendously. It aligned with the awakening of the one called Isana. I believe you're familiar with her. Isana, the girl who can control will force. The Evolvers use will force to build an extremely advanced civilization,
but they're long extinct.
Yes, they vanished from the face of the Earth in a cataclysm that devastated us all 12,000 years ago. Mom, tell us about 12,000 years ago. What happened to the Earth? I wish I could say, but I have no memory of the event. All I can remember is that it was frightening beyond belief. How do you forget a thing like that? I believe that some of my memories have been sealed away, and for good reason.
Selective-induced amnesia, damn! Anything we can do about this, Anina?
I'm sorry, but there is no known definitive cure for amnesia. It is very possible that humanity is living on borrowed time. I doubt that the return of the Yoma Empire and the awakening of Izana, the wielder of Willforce, are a coincidence. They portend the events of 12,000 years ago repeating themselves. Another cataclysm! All the more reason we must find out what happened back then. That's why I've come to the A Advent to reclaim my missing memories. Easy enough to say, but what are we supposed to do? The kaiju that come from your vessel hold the key.
Kaiju? What do you mean?
Kaiju's going to appear in the A Advent, are you sure? Someone told me so in a dream, that it would manifest, and that it would enable me to restore my memories. I had the same dream as the princess. Two psychics having the same dream.
Hard to call that a coincidence. I'm surprised, ma'am. I never knew Akira's mom was a kaiju expert.
I wouldn't call myself that. I simply follow my own prophetic dreams.
Hey, no problem. You got any kaiju questions, I'm your man.
I appreciate that, Galma. You'd be the first I turn to.
At your service, ma'am.
What's turned Galma into such a go-getter?
Must be something about Akira's mom.
She, definitely has some serious princess energy. You shut your trap right now, Kyobi.
You know, I've been thinking for a while now. I think I might be older than you, Galma.
Remember, I've got 5,000 years up on you.
By that metric, I suppose I'd have 12,000 years.
I can assure you, you don't look a day over 30.
Yeah, wow, he's gone full royal retainer on us.
You don't like this plan, huh?
I know, it's the only way, but using a kaiju. 12,000 years, huh?
I know it's way out of the league of normal solutions, but when you get a kaiju involved, who knows what'll happen?
It doesn't have to be that long ago.
He was?
I'd love to be able to see the past myself.
Minami?
It's time.
We haven't seen a new kaiju for a minute, huh?
This one seems a bit different. Different, but good. I've been waiting for a kaiju like this. Mind if I take it? Go right ahead. Instant stomach.
Mushina disappeared!
Onija and Juga are gone too. Now we can all be free. Mom, she just vanished! Minami! Galma, Kyomi, where are you? Akira, we have to get back and regroup. But
We just got notified that the Infernal Alliance is on their way here.
what? But why now? Guys, the kaiju's coming this way! Look out, it's gonna crush us! Stop! It stopped? Wow, Yomo, what'd you do? I just kind of tried copying what the kaiju users do, and I think I caught a glimpse of everyone who vanished aside. See? Dino Soldiers reacted too. Then my mom. Akira, I'm gonna go find them. You? Why? We can't use Dino Xenon without everyone here, and I just really feel like I have to do it.
Fine, we'll keep the enemy away from the kaiju until you've gotten everyone out. Akira, we need to get to the back, get back and drive that kaiju off the AI.
Right.
Kaiju has cleared the AI. The damage to the city is minimal. Please be aware that we believe Princess Lemuria and the majority of Galma's team are within the Kaiju's body. That means we have to refrain from attacking until they're safe. Infernal Alliance forces inbound! Come, Sir Garuda. It's time for us to claim the honor of felling the Advent. Is something the matter? Why don't you respond? The Infernal Alliance doesn't seem to be attacking. What are they doing? Oh well, we got the initiative. Give the order to move out, little miss. That may be a problem. You see, Miss Echika seems to have vanished. She what? A number of other Swagbot personnel are suddenly missing too. Well, I jumped in, but this sure doesn't look like a kaiju's innards. Though, I'm seeing a lot of other stuff in here. Hey, is that Koyomi? Looks like he's in middle school again. And the girl with him, I swear I've seen her somewhere before. That must be Knight. Who's that? There's Lala. 4. I don't know who that is. And there's one over there, too. Koji. Okay. And this one. This stuff might be other people's memories. A little girl in there. Is that Minami? And there's Gamma and his old squad, too. They're all different, but Minami! Minami, can you hear me? Damn it. I don't know how, but it looks like I've somehow gone back 5,000 years. Wasn't hoping to ever have to relive that pain. Why did you betray us, Galma? The Kaiju Club betrayed our country first. Our country? They were trying to use us for our Kaiju powers, and then dispose of us when they no longer needed us. Do you really value a country that does that? It's not the country I care about, but the princess. She taught me an important lesson about promises, love, and... Uma! Who's calling me? I'm so tired, there's no point in living in a world without her. Galma! Kano, don't die! What? I've heard everything. You're dating the boy from the chorus club and getting bullied. That's why you jumped out the floodgate. What are you talking about? Yomaki's here for me. He saved me from being trapped in the past. Now that I'm here, I have to stop you. So please, just back up. Why do you think I'm gonna die? Huh?
I'm not going anywhere. We made a promise, remember? I asked you to come see me at the recital. Kano. Jeez, Yume, when did you get so big? You'd almost think you were in high school, not grade school. You didn't break your promise at all. You didn't kill yourself. Yume, it's not okay, at all. None of it. It doesn't matter if you committed suicide or if it was an accident. I just don't want you to die, Kano. Die? That's why you came here, for me? I really should have been nicer to you. I always came here to sing. I was too embarrassed to do it at home. I never do. You hated me, didn't you, Yume? No, not at all, never. You always knew just what to say, Yume. You're so good at that, knowing what people want to hear. I wanted that, you know? I wanted to be more like you, so I pushed you away. You what? I hoped high school would be a chance to change, so I joined a club and tried really hard to reinvent myself. I didn't know what I was doing at the time, but he was always supportive. Then you should have leaned on him more. Yeah, I know, I was trying not to be a pain, so I guess I just bottled it all up. So listen, next time you see him, don't blame him, okay? I won't. And Yume, you should lean on people more too. Yeah, I've been figuring that out lately. Really? Oh, you've got it so good. Is it even okay for me to go back to my own time? If you want to, why not? But back to this. Every time I ask you anything, you always give me that line. Thank you, Kano. We're back! Yummy, you saved my life again. We'd have disappeared in there if you hadn't gotten yourself all sliced up pulling us out. I'm just the only one who was there to do it, that's all. Hearing Yomigi's voice helped us come back from the past. Oh, sorry. You were saying you went back in time? Pretty much. Where'd you go back? Back to middle school? Your golden years? They really weren't. It looked like everyone who vanished in there was trapped somewhere in their past. We were. I did get to work through some things, though. Minami! Thanks, Yomigi. Your screaming your lungs out was exactly what I needed, but I'm all good now. I'm glad. Did you go down memory lane too, Knight? Some things I don't want to remember, but I don't want to forget. It was nice to see Nayu again, even just for a minute. Love. We'll manage, Char and I are both still alive. Yoji. Euphemia! Rogo, I'm sorry! Wait a minute, where's my mom? Hyoma's still missing too. So is Miss Echika. Where is this? This is the world of our memories. Do not fear, Echika Y. Fran Burnett. Who are you? We are known as the ones who induce progress, the Evolvers. It is your place to guide humanity, therefore we will reveal to you part of what occurred 12,000 years ago. What the? Is this like actual hell? Yomi Ayoi! Garuda, why are you here? Me? What are you doing here? Where are we anyway? How could I know? I just blinked and here I was. Great General Garuda of the Campbellians, I believe we're in someone's memory. Akira's mom. Hyoma, I can't tell you why you and Garuda were brought here, but whoever chose us did so for a purpose, so I assume it wasn't the Kaiju's doing. If it wasn't the Kaiju, then we don't know enough to say, but I believe this memory is that of the Evolvers. Echika. You mean we're looking at the Cataclysm? This is when the world was reshaped and the Evolvers went extinct 12,000 years ago. The Evolvers. The Yoma Empire called them the Animus Clan, and the Campbellians called them our enemy. What? 12,000 years ago, the Campbellians' investigation of the Animus Clan brought them to Earth, where they learned of the danger there. This is the reason they decided to eradicate the Earthlings, the inheritors of the Evolvers' will. Who, us? Inheritors of their will? That's what I found at those ruins in the Bermuda Islands. Is that why you wanted to wipe us all out? I am a creation of the Campbellians, and I will fulfill my purpose. Come on, Garuda. You don't have to keep on following something some guys decided thousands of years ago. How do you know we're so dangerous anyway? Shut up, Hyoma. You can't possibly know how it feels to be a robot. Garuda, I am a robot created for a purpose, and this is what I exist for. Garuda, no. I don't know who you are who brought me here, but I don't care what you're trying to get out of me. But I will exterminate the Earthlings, the threat to the whole universe. Blah. Dreamscape, plot device, yeah. Garuda. Whatever brought us here showed us what happened to the Campbellians in the past to motivate Garuda to wipe us out. They even brought Hyoma along to give Garuda a focus for his enmity. You can't just push us around in your little game, damn it. Whoever you are, you better not think me or Garuda will dance to your tune. I have to wonder, are the Evolvers really extinct? What's that mean? We've seen how the disaster covered the whole world in flames, turning it to a hellscape. But they were still survivors of both the Yoma and Mikanai empires. There may be Evolvers too. You know, these flames don't look like plain old fire, do they? No, I suspect they aren't physical flames at all. They may be manifestations of dimensional fluctuations. You mean 12,000 years ago, this planet was enveloped in dimensional instability and nearly destroyed. That's what really happened in the Cataclysm. And this God of Ruin thing was in the middle of it all, but what is it? Wait, those are the God of Ruin. Princess Lemuria, this crushing terror. We have to get out before our minds are overwhelmed with the Evolver memory. Oh no! Echka, I can hear Forte's voice through the Milk Force metal. Hang in there, Hyoma. Focus on our voices. Chizuru. Mom, answer me. Akira. Mom, Akira. I won't let you fight this battle on your own anymore. That's why I, as a mother, I have conquered all of my fear. That sure sounded like a Godzilla there. The kaiju! Don't let it escape. We have to take it down and suppress the power so people left in it can get out. Mom! This is payback, kaiju. Mom! Akira. Hyoma, I'm so glad you're okay. Mostly. All units deploy at once. We're ready to go, Echika.
Sir Garuda,
You can take it from here.
what in the world just happened?
Let's see here. Huh, is this only getting warmer? It's been raining all day, I don't know. Who else is level 95 here? Alright. Alright, who's level 96 then? Yeah, we gotta already grab it, you know. All units deployed and ready.
Curses! This battle comes first!
All units, engage the Infernal Alliance. Akira, Swagbot, you must not lose. You have to grow even stronger to overcome the calamities before you. I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick. I'll be right back.
上の最美皇帝の名のもとに蜜を受けてみろ超必殺パワーサンダーボルトブレイカーこれが魔人エンペラー G だ
Okay, I'm back. Goddard, living for a purpose? You're gonna let that define you? Then you're just back to where you used to be. You idiot!
十蔵大作しずる小助準備はいいなやっとれるけい
超電磁ヨーヨー超電磁竜巻超電磁 Princess Kitty is hiding again. I hate it when she does this. She gets sick and then she won't eat. She doesn't come out to see me. You know, she's not feeling good, but. A Mazinger Emperor G kit would be really nice, yeah. I probably should have brought Akira along. Oh well.
頼んだぜカメイ言われるまでもないこれで終わりにする
It's not like Barrow's gonna show up at this mission.
今の俺には覚悟と使命がある。生きる
Hi, Scantron. How you doing?
罪を背負いながらこのランスロットと共に、それが僕の選んだ道だ。
ここはと
流派東方腐敗の名にかけて
行くぞ流派東方腐敗の名のもとに、俺のこの手が真っ赤に燃える。勝利をつかめとただらき叫ぶ。バークネツゴッドフィンガー赤波天狂剣覚悟赤波天狂ゴッドフィンガーヒートエンド。
やってみせる。一夜で仕留める。必殺必中ライジングアロー。
Alright, how do I get these guys over there somehow? Okay, Spin Storm is all I can hit him with from here. Allowed kill. Alright, nice. Yeah, I definitely should have brought Akira along, because there was probably something he was going to have to say.
勝利を目指して戦います。水の中でも宇宙でも変なところに当たらないように打ちます。過去のパターンが一致しました。
Alright, we pray for a critical hit, I guess.
今日の私は絶好調です。敵の動きを止めずです。えい、ほーれ、は
Nope, not quite. Try one more time.
あ、悪
Nah. Alright, fine. Yeah, there's no way we're gonna get Bob over there in time. Alright. Cataclysm 12,000 years ago. The Evolver is the god of ruin and the will force. Perhaps we're making a grave mistake.
あれを居住区に
You know what? We'll do it because it's funny.
街を泣かす奴を許してはやれない。直撃だ。
Not quite, huh? Can't get him close enough. Alright. Which music? The one that was playing when Jet Jaguar was attacking? That's from Godzilla's Singular Point.
アドベントフォーム移行に続きオブリタレーター起動。
You're gonna Shazam the song. Okay, alright. Alright, yeah, there's no way in hell Bob's gonna get over there in time, huh? Maybe he can kill that one. Yeah, alright.
しかないんだ。決めに行くぞ。
Get him a couple of levels.
そこか。まだだ。
Come to think of it, I probably should have brought one of the Dino Xenon team along. Oh well. They probably would have had something to say. Oh, I can't hit underwater with that. Okay. Not close enough to hit with that. Alright. Still not enough power to hit with it. I think I hit over here. Yeah.
気をつけてください。敵の速度が上がっています。リンク確認。ストライカー射出します。メリルのおすすめってわけ。いいところ見せるわよ。
Yeah, that one wasn't underwater. Alright.
Shiro-sama, いつでも行けます。
これより前方に集中砲火をかける。撃て。そうよ、落としちゃえ。
ミッチーマッハドリルだ。
マッハドリルセレバーシェル
チェンジマッハドリルセー。これでも食らえ。当たってたまるか。
Hey, Mikanai, what happened to your big scary animus beast?
So eager to fall before it, Kochi Kabuto. Be patient. The Animus Beast is gathering its strength. The moment it unleashes all its might will be the end of the human race.
Then we'll just have to stomp you all flat first.
てめえにお見舞いするのはこいつだ。一気に片付ける。
いや10倍にして返してくれる。2級目帝国の逃げない地域カブトに入れるかな。
てめえらが束になって書かなくても俺には書け。
Down you go.
悪霊はさっさと成仏するんだ。お前の命運は今ここで尽きる。エネルギーフルチャージサンダーボルトブレイカー。魔人皇帝に敵はない。理系で帝国に栄光あれ。
How is the AF even more powerful now? No matter. We have nothing to fear as long as we have Animus Beast Nidoro as our disposal.
Sure, keep telling yourself that if it makes running away feel better. What's on your mind, Lelouch? The Infernal Alliance revived the Animus Beast, but it is indeed an artifact of the Evolvers, and there's a possibility that it generates willpower just as those ruins did. Are you kidding me? Isn't that thing bad enough as it is? Now you're saying it can still get even stronger. That must be what the Great General of Darkness was talking about. We'll have to keep a very close eye on that beast.
全砲と装填完了。
これより前方に集中砲火をかける。
いつでも行けます。
撃て。そうよ、やっちゃえ。
I wonder if we can get a kill for, Yeah, alright, there we go. You love to see it. 0 chance to hit.
悪はまとめて叩き潰す。最大出力でいく。エンジンマキシマムドライブ。これで終わりだ。絶望がお前たちのゴール。
might as well let Ange or Mirage finish him off.
デルタ2の名に恥じない戦いを全てを出し切ってみせる。はあ、これでどう。
Phew, it's over. That kaiju actually made me appreciate the creepy crawlers. At least you can just get beat those up and be done with it.
Miss Etchka, I need to assemble all hands. I have some inside information for everyone regarding what we saw inside that kaiju. We're supposed to take over the kaiju users, not get eaten by them.
I seriously thought I was dead!
But we have died. Juga. We relived our memories of 5,000 years ago, experiencing the grief, the anger, the pain all over again. That kaiju could break through time and space. It was perfect. I could have liberated so many people by letting them touch their past and future.
Yeah, except they blew it up!
That's alright. King of Kaiju will be here soon. The King! The God of Ruin. It will destroy all.
That would be Godzilla, I'm sure.
So we were right about the God of Ruin causing the Cataclysm 12,000 years ago.
But the true nature of the Cataclysm was a dimensional collapse that threatened to destroy the very planet. What was that God of Ruin thing anyway?
I still don't know. It may be a different creature entirely from Animus Beast Beetle. Whatever it is, it's utterly unbelievably terrifying, even in the Evolver's memories. It appears only as a dark shadow. My memories and Raiden's could be foggy for the same reason.
Dimensional collapse, a breakdown of the world's orbit.
You might just call it a catastrophe.
Yunarakawa.
Our information is still fragmented, but someone who had a bird's eye view of the whole thing might be able to find us an answer, like Kamimushi.
You two have been chatting up a storm lately.
Give us a little longer. We're still trying to get evidence on a hypothesis. We're not ready to say anything yet.
Too bad. Start talking. There'd be no point. It would go over your head. Alright, fine.
You didn't push much for that one at all.
We've got our own problems to deal with. If they need us, we wait.
Yoma, Camp Aliens came to Earth to investigate the Evolvers. They decided they were a huge danger and set out to destroy humans because we'd inherited their wills.
Inherited their will? What does that even mean?
No clue.
Aren't the Evolvers extinct? Who cares about whatever will they've left? If anyone is still connected to them, it should have to be Azana. She has the power of her will force.
Mikoneans and the Yoma Empire said she was one of the Animus clan.
They didn't sound too friendly with them either.
Might be nice if Izana and the ghost of the gang took each other out, huh? The Infernal Alliance and the Campbellians want to exterminate humanity so they can claim this planet. That makes them more of an immediate danger than Noah's endless dance of invasion and retreat. Not to mention they've got the Animus Beast and an artifact of the Animus clan.
They're saying it'll grow even more. Sounds like a bad idea to just let them do it.
I'll return to Metropolis and continue my research into the Evolvers. Animus Beast Midolo is just one more thing we need to worry about. Mom, Emperor Baral, the Mikanai Empire, the Campbellians, Animus Beast Midolo, your enemies are many. But remember that everyone living today is a star of hope for the lost Empire of Mu.
I know, Mom. We'll fire our hearts to protect them.
I believe in you, Akira. Family, huh? You look like you just went, you look like a load just went flying off your shoulders, Yume. Forte, I'm rooting for you to be a good big sister to Etchika. Thanks, I'm doing my best. Minami! Yomugi, thanks. If you hadn't come for me, I might have just lived out the rest of my life in that past. Sure, I'd be living with my sister, but that's not right, is it? Yeah! So I came back. I want to be with all of you, even if it's hard sometimes. Even if it hurts. Yeah! Thanks, Kano. I'm so glad I got to see you again. I'll try to change myself too, and remember to lean on people along the way if I need to. Mutron Metal and Super Alloy New Zeta. Nice. Fighter Spirit program, okay. Always good to have more of those.
万全の準備を。
Okay, Super Alloy News Ad. 1000 HP, 300 armor. Nice. Restores 10,000 max. Okay. Well, they both already have better than that. What was the other one? Neutron Metal. Restores 50% of max HP at the start of bone phase. At unrunner plus morale, higher increases armor by increments of 50. I don't know that it was filler. I think they were trying to establish quite a lot there, and they were pulling out stuff from a rather important episode of Dyna Xenon there. But anyway, we got to see Galva's past. Who could really use better armor, I think? I'm trying to think. I guess that'll
お
be
待ちして
fine.
おりました。
Let's increase the weapon range. Be nice for Thunder Bomber to be able to reach further.
お待ちしておりました。
Alright. Oh, we unlocked a new side mission. Mazing's Burning Blood. Mysterious evil presence attacks the AI, but Etiquette has the plan to stop it. And then we have this one, yeah. So that's the big one for... I'm gonna guess that's gonna be the one where Mikumo gets kidnapped. I definitely have some grinding to do to get some of those other characters up to level 100. Alright. Well, I think that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. Probably see you tomorrow.
これが中国4000年の技さ。しばらく腕を上げたの。これ